Weekly Classical, 20th of July, 2017. Oh, it's diagonal. Okay, I can do a bit. I think the commentary. Let's see what's going on here. If I do this, just try and expose this diagonal. And this. Check here to gain a tempo. Hook. Maybe that's not so good for me. This take with the knight. I think it's better. Yeah, even double the pawns. Oh. I thought it's just going to double the pawns. Let's go here for knight f2. I think. Mind you, you can play queen e2. Why not just take another pawn? Let's go over here to protect h7. Oh, skewer, summer skewer. I can win the exchange if I take here. I think. If I take, yeah, I think that's winning an exchange. And we can pin and win, or exchange off rooks. Okay, cool. On the scoreboard. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe bishop f7 is more accurate to get the king there for the check. I think bishop f7 might be more accurate because on queen d5 I think there's queen e7. So I think this way. There's also the idea of knight g5. That might be good as well. I think queen d5 is okay. I'm not sure if that's stronger or what. This seems okay. I can play bishop g5. That bishop's quite good actually. To have that bishop g5 in castle. There's a check, which could be annoying. I didn't play it out castle then. So I need to, yeah, bishop g5 and castle. castle. I mean, not castle. Rook e1, knight d5. Unless there's anything better. Queen f7 on this. Check. That seems good enough. Again, here and knight c7, or knight c7 immediately. Maybe just rook here, just to play rook e6 and knight c7. I think even if castling, there's rook e6 and knight b6 to win that. Queen. So rook e6. If castling, again rook e6, queen e6, knight takes f6, wins the queen. So if castling there, rook e6, queen e6, knight f6. There might be king f7, that's the only thing. But here there's rook e6, queen e6, knight b6. Okay. Here there's just the check. Okay. Queen over here. So here it should be okay. So let's see. Oh, 94 might be a move. I just realised now. Take. There's probably knight g5. Probably takes knight g5. On stream, so sometimes anyone's dangerous sometimes, so you've got to be careful. As I discovered yesterday, there were a lot of killer 1900s. So this gives some nice dark squares, basically this opening. The way it's been played, by the way, it gives some nice dark squares. And happy with it. I'm very happy with this position. I'll make sure the bishop's maybe here to stop this, because actually it looks like the intent is to crush the bishop with b4, c5. Maybe this is an improvement over a6, because yeah, b4 and c5, this slows things down a bit. Now, yeah, he might not want a castle because I haven't used my h pawn yet. But what does he do about f2 concretely? Castling does protect f2. That is a feature of castling, yeah. So I get my romantic era stuff ready. Knight h4 and okay. Now if bishop g5, there's knight takes f3 check, and then queen takes. So bishop g5 would be falling into a trap. Now you might think, okay, it doesn't do that. Okay, I could encourage it. If knight takes, maybe this, just open up this g file, and the other thing is, I think, oh no, he's closed up this bishop. Yeah, he's gone to lengths to close up that bishop. That's quite nasty, because I would have liked knight f2 pinning the rook for g4 sometimes, but that's been ruled out. Yeah, this could be a tough game. This could be a tough game. This bishop being blotted out. So let's have a look at this. Queen f6 doesn't do much. Or does it? You know, maybe queen g6, f6. Maybe that's dangerous. On g2, later queen f6. I think this is okay to have this. At the moment, it looks okay. This position. I've still got a few attacking pieces. I've got quite a few. Queen f6. Well, I'm immediately threatening rook takes g5. So what does he do? In fact, if he moves the knight, there's probably trouble. Knight takes, knight e3 check is winning the queen. Now if he plays queen c1, let's have queen in c1. This looks like trouble on g2, actually. This does look like trouble already on g2, the way he's playing it. I don't think he needed to open this road, because that bishop blotted out. He could have kept on positionally, just avoiding suppressing counterplay. That looks wrong now. Now, so if king takes, knight e3 check, and I'll win the queen. Okay, I can just take that. That's no big deal. The same mechanism holds. If king takes, knight is double check actually, and mate, even better. So I'm threatening now. What am I threatening? That's interesting. What am I threatening? Maybe just queen here. This threatens mate. If he takes here, let's have a look at this. Check here. Might not be necessarily mating, so I think a safer way, unless I can calculate that. king here. I don't need to. I think this way there's d3 as h2, and there's also this h file which could open up for that rook. I think this is sufficient. So let's see what he does. Okay. I wasn't sure about sacking a piece. When this position should be enough. If rook g1, there's knight f2, checkmate. Queen h4 is threatened. f3, actually there's knight e3, forking. h3, there's just queen, or just knight takes. It all looks good so far. Okay. I'm going to do this to try and have some more this guy in the picture, because queen h4 is queen g3, and that's not totally clear. If the queen was there, queen h4 is killing, I think. If he did take, that gives me the scope for bringing the rook out, which I've had recently in a game on somewhere else against the GM. I had to play f5 to get this rook out, and it worked quite well. Okay, this is looking very good as well, but is he winning a piece? I've just given the facility to get my rook out. So queen g3, bishop f5 is now possible. I can bring the rook out. So hg, hg, and then the king move. It looks really dangerous once this rook's in the attack. So that f5 I think is interesting to consider for actually just bringing the rook around. Okay. There's actually knight takes here for knight f2 anyway. That's probably worth a punt. And there's also a threat now. Knight takes f2, queen takes g3. So here, okay, so just to recap, queen takes, knight takes f2 is check, discovering a hit on the queen. Okay, someone's running away here. This f5 idea, it was in a recent 5-minute each game against GM, and it worked really well to bring my rook. I damaged the double rooks after that. Worked really well. I'll try and play a fianchetto system here. Now this idea is like what I'm playing with black, actually. So king h2, f4, f5. Let's see the plan, this sort of plan, this sort of plan. Okay, f5 looks very, very fun if I get g4, knight g3, g5. If I get these moves in, I can squish the bishop and stop knight h5. So I'm thinking this is already promising. Knight g3 and g5 is ideal. Okay, this is what's this about? Can I not play this? I don't yet see the attack. No, I don't see it. Don't see it. There's only the queen at the moment. At the moment, there's only the queen. The bishop's blotted out. I can take this guy can play knight. Oh, it's going to get dangerous. You can see more now. Okay. Queen e1 might be worth considering. But then he's got knight c2 after. Can I not just take here a knight d5? Because hg then there's queen g4. This is also a strong knight in its own right. So getting rid of a good piece, getting a good piece here as well. Protecting g4. There should be f6. This should be fun. This should be fun. f6. Alright, I can defend there with bishop f4. Still holding g4. The rooks and that, everything's getting connected here. Okay. I still don't see the attack. I don't see it. If I take and queen f3. So I'm going to take, and f6 opens up the bishops. I just want to exchange off queens actually. Maybe immediately with queen e1 is advisable. But he has got queen g5, and he has got this rook coming into the game. That could be really dangerous. Can I shut that guy out? I want to shut rook h8 out of the equation here. And if I took on h5 here, am I opening up things? Queen c1, queen h4, queen g3. Maybe queen g3 can shut things down here. Giving up a pawn. Didn't really want to give up a pawn. Maybe taking is better. Yeah, maybe taking is better, not to give any. And there's queen h5, queen g3. I think it takes a while for him to come round with the rook on h8. So I'm immediately threatening this. Also I can get him rook g1 and queen h4. If I can get him rook g1 and queen h4. There is also the possibility of hg here, but I think that's asking for these rooks to be troublesome. Probably safest is taking. Probably. There's no check there. There might be a check here. Let's see. So queen g3 here. I'm hoping king g. This should be sufficient. Maybe rook f2 and use the other one to have a shield. Okay, maybe this one is g4, right? Okay, rook f5 for a moment might be advisable. Starting to get a bit tricky, isn't it? Because there's g4 there. I can't do this without losing the bishop. So it's starting to get a bit messy, unfortunately. Got to stop g4. Right, that's the sort of position I want, where the attack's gone. Okay. This threatens a mating net, because I just need a rook here. What does he do? There's bishop d7. Okay. Let's do this again, this system. Now this is probably a more flexible setup from black to stop f5. he could do it here, but it does mean sometimes d5 is compromised or h5. Either one is compromised somehow. Okay, that might be something to work with. But also, okay, no, just thinking, okay, so knight d5 here, that gives me c3. This could be a useful move, just from the point of view of c3, because that's quite an unpleasant knight. So can I play c3? Okay, I just wanted to play that move. So I think this is pointless. It fragments my pawns, and this bishop remains bad. g5 might have more points to it, to at least maybe get a fawn pawn there, or open up the h file. But there's a grip on a few dark squares here. Right, maybe I should take. Right, now this e-file could be pleasant. Rook e7 needs to be considered, because bishop takes, there's rook g7 check. I think this should be considered. Two pieces for the rook should be good there. I think that was a mistake. So I've got bishop and knight. That's a good thing to have, usually. Okay, so here I can run across the diagonal. The entry point's covered. There's rook e1 now. So maybe bishop d2 is more accurate. This one does allow rook e1, it's a pain. Let's do that, it's probably more accurate. This is just either opening the h file or a fawn pawn. Maybe which one's better? Okay, whilst this entry point is covered, these three are covered. So I think this h pawn is a good idea. Now on hg he wouldn't want to play queen takes, that fragments the pawn structure. Now here it's only good if I'm doing something with the h file without him able to defend. So maybe that could be built with rook h3 first, any hg. I don't think he'd do that. Maybe he would actually. Maybe he would. I can get the d4 square here potentially. There's a recent blitz game, Carlsen against Kramnik, where Kramnik ended up with pawns like here in the endgame. Earlier, yeah, I think this does fragment the pawn. It tries to get that d4 square. That might be a sufficient plan here. Okay, that keeps the b file closed anyway. There's always d4, but then he's opening up that. So maybe it's worth playing this. d4, unless knight e2 is better, but then I want h5. Maybe it's good. His queen then is defending d4. If I just put the bishop back there, the queen's tied down to d4. Okay, he's given me that. That looks like a delicious diagonal. But this rook c2 is the concern. Can I just defend with rook f2 for a moment? There's actually knight takes here to consider for queen h5. Is that at all dangerous? There's king g8. There's bishop e5 to try and drag the queen away from c6. Maybe h5 first, just to shake this pawn structure. Then knight f5, queen h5. For example, queen here, queen here. That might be more dangerous. Okay, I don't want to lose on time, particularly. Let's do that for a moment. Probably have to take with the queen. So this second rank is a concern. Now knight f5 here needs to be considered. Check. There's queen g6. Okay. Let's try and get the queen away from d5 for a moment. How does this work? Maybe this knight can go to d4. Is that another way? Knight to d4. This could be tricky. This could be tricky. Bishop's holding b2. Knight d4, rook f2, king f2, queen, king here. How does this work? How can this work? Queen h3 threatens. Maybe that's a threat. Queen h3 is a threat in this position. That queen h7 free of charge to get these pawns. I think I am threatening this. If that's the case, he hasn't got rook h8, so my main threat might be rook h3 here. So he hasn't got bishop. That's good. That's good. He hasn't got rook h8. Yeah. How does he deal with this? Say king. Okay. Let's do with this. Try and get onto these dark squares. Now I had a puzzle earlier today. I mentioned about dark squares. Funny enough. And when you see a weakness on dark squares, perhaps you should look at the extreme dark squares you can use rather than. I looked at some ones which weren't so extreme. Hold on, let's not lose here with queen d6. I can threaten queen e6. I mean, that's something to add to the mix here. To threaten queen e6. So I'm threatening queen e6 and maybe bishop f6. Now queen e7, that covers c2. Queen e7, queen f5 hits the rook. That rook's loose here. I think these are beautifully centralized. Threats now is queen e6, and then bishop f queen, and then bishop, and then something. That drags the king back to. Now maybe just g6 if there's nothing else cooking. But g7 is a new threat now. For queening. And if queen e7 there's bishop f6. If rook c7 I think there's g7. This is a new thing to throw out the opponent, a new trump card to throw out the opponent. So it's either you either look at your own trump cards or you look at the opponent's downsides, but your trump card is equivalent to the opponent's downsides. And if you think you've got some crappy aspect of your position, then that's not being a chess assassin. Even apparently blocked in pieces, you should consider them as potential trump cards. There's always a potential for creating possibilities, even with blocked in pieces. So yeah, I think that was fairly okay. That control was okay because the pieces got nicely centralized. I don't think he had, you know, the rooks weren't doing too much in that position. So again, I'm very happy with this position because of the dark squares, basically. Very happy with this position because of the dark squares. So when the opponent's got pawns on light squares, it's the adjacent dark squares which are the corresponding dark squares are often weak. But there's a classic. Oh, we can win a pawn here, or maybe better bishop f2, knight e4, queen h4, because that actually hits the knight, brings out the king. Although it does lose two pieces, 1, 2, and in fact, if he can protect this, it's like a piece up. So if we look at queen f4 there, there's king d3. There might be a much simpler way of playing this. Perhaps the safest is just to play d6 for a moment, just to be able to threaten this and this, without queen takes, and then queen takes h4. But even then there's king g3. So wait. wait. No, there's something else about this. Knight takes knight. There's a check here, isn't there? There's a check there, which means I might not be actually losing a piece if I played this. This must be the better way of playing it, rather than bishop f2. I can even double the pawns. I could even double the pawns. Is it worth doubling? I like the bishop though. I like the bishop. And if it's not being lost to a queen a4, I like that bishop. So let's have a look. This position. Do I double the pawns? I'm tempted to double the pawns. Oh, otherwise that knight could be useful later as well. That's the other consideration. The knight could come to e4 there. Although I doubtful, because I've probably got f. I've got my extra pawn in the center. This is good for that c file, for that c3. Okay, there's queen e4. Trying to win a pawn or something. I don't need that. I don't need that. I think the bishop f1 is a bit of a hassle. He berserked back, right? I just need to play reasonably quickly here, and I think just piling up on the pawn. This gives us some squares as well. I don't mind the isolated pawn here, because there's stuff to do here. There's stuff to do basically. Maybe I should have thrown in the check first. He's got queen d2 now. That was probably inaccurate. Yeah, he's got queen d2 now. Nevertheless, let's take care. I'll throw in this is another pawn going, isn't it? This looks very good. Just this position. Once there's a rook on the 7th. The thing to watch out for, trying to not be mated or give too much counterplay. I'll just shut down this just in case. So if you're winning, you just want to make sure there's not too much counterplay. You don't want to go into a casino. You don't want to do gambling if you're in a winning position. If you're in a losing position, probably the reverse. You could complicate. Welcome complications, the casino. So this is suiting me, I think. The only thing to watch out for is this g7. Maybe queen a1. I don't know if he wants to do that. If I have there is queen g4. That's a good one. There is queen. I didn't see that one. Oh man. Oh man. Better wake up here. He's going to play queen f5 first. Okay, we got a game here. He's going to play queen f5 first. Oh yes. Accuracy. Accuracy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, the check and then queen takes. I'm still some pawns up. This is going to be, could be tricky. Right. Okay, how? I'll find this check here. This one? Queen c5. Because my pawns are split. I think maybe I just get my king over here and try and win b3 is a plan. I could lose h6 in the process. This might not be funny. Okay, I'm losing h6. Mind you, that's 2 pass pawns if I won b3. There's a check here if he plays queen c4. Trying to get my king here. Yeah, he's got past h pawn. Maybe I should start running my pawn, or should I win that first? I don't know. Okay, I'll go for this position because I think my king can stop his h pawn. I'm hoping this is okay. Yeah, he didn't start using his h pawn. I'm just going to try that gambit where you have a4 and bishop a3 to play bishop takes. It's an interesting one. Haven't managed to play it that many times in Blitz. Really? Can I not just do this? Alright, maybe he's got a point. That is protecting f7, but it seems to be losing the light square bishop, which should be a problem. Also here, if I have 2 moves, I've got h4 and bishop g5 as a threat. But h4 is useful in its own right. It's not like it's setting a trap. I think it's useful in its own right here. Why is the queen there? Why is the queen there? Mind you, knight e4 could be a pest. Yeah, that's a pest. This could be a tactical thing based on knight e4. Can I try this anyway? I mean, yeah, he's always got knight e4. Does he play knight e4 here in that position? Let's see, this is interesting now. Knight e4, bishop takes, knight takes is hitting my rook, so I'll probably end up being worse. But, actually there's a but here, isn't there? Because queen e3, isn't this queen trapped? Even if he took, I don't know where the queen goes. The queen's been mated. The escape squares of the queen have already been, if you look at the escape squares of the queen, have already been taken, so yeah, I'm going to go for, no, hang on, knight e4 and he takes and he wins that pawn. Oh, no. Crikey. Can I play f3 with the threat of bishop g5? He's going to play queen takes and win this rook and then that rook. This is all very funny, isn't it? Can I play queen g2 with the threat of bishop g5? Maybe that's the only way to threaten bishop g5 here. Because the queen's protecting the rook then against queen g5. So it avoids this knight e4 tempo. I think I'm threatening bishop g5. This is all very strange. Maybe I should look this up at some point. It's all very strange. This bishop e4 business. He's got f5, yeah. Okay, so I've got nothing. Although I have got the light square bishop, maybe I can smash through with knight f7 here. The king there is a bit weird. Yeah, maybe this is okay. Rook e1 and knight f7. He's not getting that light square bishop immediately, so knight f7. What does he get? Like 3 pieces for the queen? The king might be exposed. I get like 3 pawns as well. If we imagine taking these 3 off, that situation might not be entirely bad. Just imagine king f8 after rook e6. There might be rook d6. So knight f7, king f7. Rook e6, king f8, there's rook d6. What does he do with the king there? King here, there's all sorts of discovered checks. This is a trump card, I think, this bishop. Oh god, I should stop leaning on the table. Note to self, stop leaning on the table. I'm going to break this table, man. It's possible to break it, I'm going to find a way. Stop leaning on the table. Right, everything's dead solid. He's got everything dead solid. Okay. This. Oh, I can't even do that. I'm gonna have to spend like 3 moves to play bishop c2. Why don't I just take on g4? He's got everything solid. Okay. This is going to take ages to play bishop c2. Might not even be worth it. I could just take on g4. He's not defending g4 in a hurry. Oh my word. I'll go back to this now. That doesn't do anything here. I've just realised it doesn't do anything. That wasn't clever. No, with the knight there, yes, with the knight there, there's nothing here. Double up rooks, that's about it. Is that something? I'm probably losing about 4 pieces for the queen. That's too much to lose for the queen here. Okay, so he takes rook e5, double the rooks, knight d4, rook e6. I don't think I'm getting anything. In fact, this actually protects this, and I can't even play c3. So I'm pretty badly stuffed here, I think. Okay, maybe c3 first though, just to make sure knight d4 is not protecting that. If I can double, then that might be something. If I can take here, that's getting a pawn back as well, and also hitting e6. Okay, so plan, double the rooks. Ah, this is getting nasty. He's going to play g3 now. Oh my god. Gonna do this, threatening rook e6. Don't lean on table. Please don't lean on table. It's not fully fixed actually. Oh, he's pinned me. His bullet is like 2,000. No? Yeah, 2,000. Okay, let's bear that in mind. Rook e6 is threatened now. I thought it was anyway. It's my only move, isn't it? That queen here might threaten something. I hope. It gives more possibility than here, I think, because there's that one. Oh crap. No. That was so weird. That was so weird. If Queen F6 actually works. If I play this and then that might be better than like F4 immediately. Maybe, okay, if he's not hitting my queen, can I do this? Play bishop h3. He's got this. I have to move back. I've got many squares for the queen. Get this knight here. Actually, hang on. F3 could liquidate that pawn first. This might, otherwise that pawn's a goner. Yeah, I might as well try and. Actually, that might be good to weaken the structure anyway. I'll take it here to get this B file potentially. Yeah. This knight should be good here. My rooks are in disarray. Yeah, my rooks. But the knight's good. Surely. Is he going to use this B file, right? I need to somehow activate the rook. Here. Here. For rook d7. Whilst this one comes around. Oh, you can do this. Pin. Unpin. Alright, it doesn't matter anymore. Huh. Can I open up this G line before it's too late? Before I get slaughtered. Yeah. No. It's time to resign, yeah. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind, I must admit. Can I get the queens off before there's big trouble in Little China? Is that a classic film? So f5 and bishop g5. Okay, trivia question. So who was the lead actor in Big Trouble in Little China? Anyone seen that? Any film buffs? Who was the lead actor? Kurt Russell, yeah, he's a good actor, isn't he? Kurt Russell, yeah. Thanks. I was wondering. 200 points, thanks. I think this is a better position than the previous game. It's always good to have a good position to work with. Yeah, where your pawns are not just disintegrating one after one after the other. Yeah, leaving you pawnyless. That feeling of being pawnyless is an unpleasant feeling, I gotta say. Maybe f4 for bishop f5. It gives me bishop f5 now. Trying to use that pin. Also, I'm threatening f3 anyway. I'm threatening f3. So I believe this is a good position. Maybe g5 for g4 is threatened mate threat. Or winning a rook here. Or a knight. He has a second knight? No, he doesn't have a second anything. I've imagined that. It didn't exist. Oh well, no harm done, I think. Not yet. Let's just do this. F3 is threatened, I think, to win the rook. Or the knight. Let's set the knight. By ignoring this, I get an extra move, don't I, basically? I didn't want to address this if I've got a bigger one. Bigger threats, I mean. Bigger threats. Okay, I don't want to give d5 for the knight, just in case. So I'll let him take that. I don't want this d5 to be given to the knight. Okay. I'm hitting the knight. Okay, I think it's okay to do this. To win c6. Okay. The knight is coming to d5. Just simplify this, I think. I can protect g5. Get my center pawns going. Yeah, I think I'll go for this a pawn. And center pawns should move quite in a fun way. Here, the center pawns. just in case, I suppose I could put the rook there. He's blocked his own pawn. So Philidor once said, the pawns are the soul of chess. Okay, bishop d3 is a mating that anyway, I don't even have to use the pawns. So mating that. And it also provides bishop e4 anyway. Okay, so e2 now. It's probably, yeah, it's not accurate probably to sacrifice the simplify, but it just wins more easily anyway. So you don't need to like play every move scientifically correct if it's just a massively winning position. So simplifying helps, I think, because if that knight came to f5, it's unnecessary, you know, hassle. It doesn't matter if you win in 10 moves or 20. You don't need to play like a computer. You just play things which remove hassle. So yeah, you might be shocked with the casual use of just sacrificing bit back, but yeah, I think it just removes hassle. Can I not do a Greek gift here? No. There's knight f6. Okay. This knight f6 is returning there. So basically, yeah. Okay. So have this position. Is d5 possible? Or bishop e2. This might be fun because it does weaken the light squares, especially b7. You know, maybe b7 there. If he's going to win d4, unless there's knight f3 after winning the bishop on d3. If I want to keep the bishop, I should probably do it like this. So I'll be threatening bishop h7 and queen b7 without this knight f3 business, which would, you know, queen takes d3. So I'm threatening this and this. So I'm hopefully getting my pawn back. I don't like to lose pawns necessarily every single game. So for nothing. So I'm trying to get my pawn back, maybe. But I wanted to keep this bishop on. If that's weakening light squares, which it is, it's good to have that bishop. If we look at this alternative variation, let's look at this. If I'd gone here, oh, we can't. There's knight f3, check, and then queen takes. And that bishop is not so hot, I think. Okay, so the question is, what does he do actually here? What does he do? He could win another pawn, probably. This one, there's no b4. He could win another pawn. Okay, doesn't. Oh, he is winning another pawn with rook b8. Unless I played b4 first, because this rook b8 is reliant on the loose pawn here. If I played b4, this is a forcing move. Because also we're not just talking about pawn, we're talking about an active rook on b2. That is not something I expected. What? What? What is that when it's at home? What? Is it all about the pawns? Is it all about the pawns now versus the bishop? Wow. He really believes in his pawns here. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe. Yeah, crikey. I did not expect that. Can I not just get a pawn back then? Nope, I cannot. You can threaten bishop h7 here. I'll go for his king. I can try and disprove this by trying to get a mating attack. Okay, weakening some dark squares. Maybe this rook left, and then h4, h5. Surely the bishop is going to be very helpful here. I need to just break this pawn chain down. This other idea doesn't seem that effective. I think because he can take it on f6. Otherwise that would have been interesting. He's got lateral defense on h7, potentially. So probably the direct assault on the pawn chain like this is better with the idea of a bishop sack. Okay, he's queening in the meantime, yes. And he's got queen e5. Does this all work for him or something? This might all work for him. Oh, blimey. This pawn's already pretty dangerous. Okay, now I'm starting to believe him. I'm starting to believe him. Let's do this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. What I was concerned with this position with Queen E5. I think I've got to take this pawn seriously. Okay. Right, what's the idea? What's the idea? For double rooks on the centre, actually, I'll be more comfortable if the rooks are centralised on that centre file here. Actually, here, rook e7 might be another way anyway. If he's going to divert that rook away from f7, yeah, this plan would be good with the rooks doubled out for e7 being available. So bishop c2 to b3. Ah, c4's coming. Bishop d5, there's c4. Is this useful? G3. I'm going to play it because I'm running out of time. I'll try and maybe get this pawn here. Now this has already got his... No, he hasn't. He has to get that one. Okay. He's stopping at h5. Rook e7 and bishop g6 for this. That springs to mind. Bishop g6 for rook e7. Immediately there's rook f7. Even if I won his queen, that position with my queen here is not clear. Is that the rook e6 here? No. Bishop g6, no. Rook e6, nope. Rook e6, rook e6. To open up g7. There is the idea of rook g6. Is he just winning here with his pawns? It's possible. He's winning with his pawns, isn't he? Oh man, he's winning with his pawns. That's very funny. I'm going to have to try. Ah, crikey. I'll have to try and stop this being check to try and get this this sort of position. Oh my word. I'm just trying to do something. I get this rook. Let's see, His king's a bit exposed. I try to avoid the check. Here, maybe there's a check to win the rook. Maybe not. Okay, I'm in big trouble now. I see, I'm in big trouble. Didn't see that. Didn't see any of that. That was weird. Pawns. Weird. Okay, why? Okay, okay. This guy's leading the tournament. Okay, he's giving me a minute here. Time odds. He's 1600 on bullet. So this is a 5-minute game. He's going to use 1/5 of his time soon on like move 3. Interesting. 1/5 of his time gone. Okay. I'm happy it was so easy for him to just berserk everyone. I didn't find it so easy myself. These geniuses. I need to get the book from Amazon. How to be a GM at 5-minute chess and have an under 1600 bullet rating. And still give time odds. Okay, I'm losing a pawn now. Probably the game. I expect. No, maybe it doesn't work yet. Okay, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it does. Okay, let's find out. So. Okay. So far, it doesn't look entirely terrible for me. Doesn't look entirely terrible. Bishop takes, and he's defending everything now, right? Because that's not working out. I don't think I could probably prepare this. Play knight f5. This is not going to work, is it? This is not going to work in a million years. Okay. Let's just think it's not going to work in a million years. What I can do, what's more realistic in this position? I'm at two minutes up on the clock. Probably the best thing is not to sack a piece here. It might be better not to sack a piece and try for a long, boring Smyslov endgame. This might be a better strategy here, given the clock situation, yeah? This looks like a good position anyway. What is he doing? It looks like a good position. But I guess there's nothing concretely bad about his position. It does seem I've got a good position. This seems rather aimless. It's like this pawn wants to come here, usually, to undermine. Okay, yeah. That is good, yeah, it's good stuff. It's all very thematic, I'm sure. Sorry, this is Radio Tryfon that's taking over. Sorry, excuse me to interrupt. Radio Tryfon taking over. sorry. No, it's good. He wants a draw. Why does he want to draw? Does he think I care who he's beaten? Does he think I care if he's got a 2800 rating? I don't give a shit. I'm playing him in this position. He's going to die. I don't care if he dies on the clock or anything. I don't care if I'm down to my last king. He's going to die from here. Sorry for this insolence of giving me time odds. I don't care what he's done, who he's beaten. He's going down here, if I can imagine it. Okay? Yeah? He's going down. You've heard that James Bond quote? I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Have you heard that? What film was that from? Let's have a film trivia. What James Bond film was that? Yeah? Radio Tryfon's taken over. Sorry. He wants a draw. Yeah. Someone saying, oh, it's so unfair to win from lost positions in Blitz. No. It's like Blitz by definition is about the clock. Yeah, by definition. Yes. This poor 2500 on the Icy Salt auto pairing. Do you think I'm going to give him a draw just because he's 2500? No, I just went on time. Yeah? Why would I give anyone a draw? I mean, seriously. I'm not rating charity. Yeah? Okay, how quickly can we make these moves? Knight F3's threatened, yeah? Okay. I got to try and avoid threefold repetition and change the pawn structure every so often. Now, if I time this so that I don't get a threefold, okay. Let's see this one. If I move the pawn, that gives you another few moves. Okay, he wants to play like this. I need to move a pawn at some point to avoid the 50 move rule. I can move my pawn slowly to G5. That used the second of him. Sorry, that's avoided 50 move rule. My knight to G6. Use the second there. Anything constructive? Yeah, okay. Let's see. And queen check slows down by a second. And queen infiltration. Get the queens off, I wouldn't mind. He's just dropped a piece. Open up the position. Oh, these IMs, they have to be worshipped. You have to offer them a draw in a lost position. Stuff that, yeah? Oh my god. Don't worship anyone. You're supposed to be their opponent, not their victim. Just remember that, kids. Yeah? Yeah, he really... I was really terrified of his past results. Yeah, I didn't check his rating profile to find he was only 1600 on bullet. Oh, that's something you can't do during a game, apparently. Oh, I want to be great. I want to beat Kingscrusher. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'll do anything. You think the problem was taking too long? Not the lack of any thematic plans? You think the problem was taking too long? Have you heard of the pawn structure? Sorry, I'm practicing for Radio Tryfon. Sorry, no, they did ask me to practice for Radio... I'm being serious. I've been asked by another site to practice the persona Radio Tryfon. I asked about it because I said, look, I'm really addicted to Radio Jan. Can I try Radio Tryfon if I got the sunglasses? And I just needed... I wanted to see, you know, would it work? You know, is it too bad? Yeah, do you have to be a GM to do the radio version? Because it's GMs, you know, they beat everyone as well while doing it. It would be funnier. Okay, so I'm just saying, this is don't treat this commentary too seriously. I'm practicing for Radio Tryfon. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's going to work. 2 pieces for a rook. Yes. Okay. Maybe it does. Maybe my darts players get shredded. Maybe his queen comes here later. Did it? Okay. 2 pieces. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hang on. Isn't this knight trapped? Isn't this knight trapped anyway? So in other words, can I not just move the rook to save a lot of hassle here? His knight looks trapped. He plays c5, knight c2. Is there a knight d3? I doubt it. Radio John. What sort of name is John? What is he, a woman? Is he some sort of transgender or something? He calls himself John. I'm just taking a piss. No, that was taking the piss. He's a nice guy. Sorry. That was taking the piss. Like I could say what I want, and it would be very bad. It would be very bad. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No, not on Radio John. I'm not gonna take the piss out of him. Oh, forget I said that. Oh no! I'm sure he'll find it amusing if he ever watched this. Oh dear. No. Ah. Okay. There is a way for me to play Rook E1, believe it or not. It's called King F1. I don't know if you've noticed King F1. I can play Rook E1 and actually get a pair of rooks off here. Yeah? And if I got a pair of rooks off, then the complexity of the position is going down. Yeah? And my material advantage should be more evident after King F1 Rook E1, shouldn't it? Really, it should be more evident, shouldn't it? Yeah? Unless c5 is a nasty thing, he's plotting c5. That's very nasty. He's plotting it. Can I not just win that pawn? This bishop d4, queen takes, threatening mate. Is this a move? What he's played? I mean, really? Sorry, oh god, oh god. Go on, please play it. Go on, please give me your dark squares. Don't worry about the dark squares. Oh, am I losing a piece? Is it some sick trap he's got me in here, which is not funny at all? Is it some sick trap? Wait, I'm threatening his queen. He can't play bishop takes. Why did I think I was material up? Is it because I'm a piece up? I'm actually, this is not, I'm not imagining this. I'm a piece up here, right? What do you have, some check? Am I not going to play c5 after? Okay. No, it's good. The tournament's given so much credibility when someone who's got a rating of, 1739. Oh, was it? No, that's too high. Anyway, I don't want to take the piss like that either. Sorry. There are certain avenues I don't want to explore of taking the piss. It's very dangerous, this Radio Tryfon. I don't want to go into that area. Okay, I'm not going into that area. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. There are certain areas. It's very dangerous, this Radio Tryfon thing. Very dangerous. Okay, let's see. What amazing new games await. Amazing. So I lost one game because of some weird, I don't know, seemed completely anti-positional, and then I lost another with the pawns. It's been fun so far, hasn't it? Okay. Oh, okay. He's going to torture me. Is he measuring out? He's measuring out his clock. He's saying, okay. I mean, he's doing the calculations. He's researching average number of moves for a chess game is being Googled, divided by 10 minutes, apparently, to reach the average time per move. Okay. That's a good move. That worries me, actually. That move worries me, I gotta say. It's like a Vienna game. I don't think bishop c5 would be that clever, because then he'd just crush me with his centre quite badly. It wouldn't be funny. Jeez. Should I just lose on time thinking about this? Should I just play this poxy passive move? What's happened to the thing here? Why has it gone like that? Oh my God, I'll try and fix that all the time. Where's that green coming from? Over here? Turning into the Incredible Hulk here. Maybe b5, a5, queen b6, castle queenside. Maybe. Would I want a castle queenside if I'd moved my a pawn? That's a question though. I'll do it. Maybe I'll castle kingside. I don't know. If I can get rid of this bishop, I don't know. I don't know where I'm castling now. Threatening this now. I don't want this particularly. I might be threatening this for this. Does that do anything? Does 94 do anything? That's the question. D3. I'm not sure. It's possible. I don't know. Okay, I better. I don't know. I've got 2:48 to think about it. To think about the rest of the moves. Okay, D3 takes. I brought the pawn chain forward. It seems to be less solid. The underminable part of the pawn chain is on E4 now, basically. But also the bishop's activated. That's the other thing, I think, to note. The bishop is a bit better than being hemmed in behind the pawn. So that might make this whole thing worth it. Here, if I castle. Okay. He's got the G file. G file's quite dangerous. He can win a pawn here. Okay, there's a few danger points. Well, G file's covered actually. This pawn might be more serious. Losing that pawn. Can I get a tempo on E4? I just want to maybe. Actually, there's A4 as well potentially. If that's an overloaded queen. He's got C3 there. What if I start with Rook B8? Then he's got this. There's bishop here. There's this. I'll take here. I want to keep F7 protected by the rook. This A4 business, or just taking here even. If he goes there, Rook B6. We're going to switch a rook. This doesn't bode well, does it? Pawn down. I don't think it's drawing, just because the opposite colour bishops. There's a blockade square there. He's just given me. Is he? No, he's not going to give me the H file. Surely, he's not giving me an H file. Potentially, he's giving me an H file. Potentially, I can protect F7. Maybe just F6. Well, that did open up his bishop. sort of, I'm going to do this one. Nothing for the moment. Does he want to draw? Just going to check. That was optimistic of me. Yes, he's got an extra pawn. About to mate me here. I've got G3 covered though. And my king goes to F4. I think my king going to F4 causes a slight issue. Do I take the pawn? Maybe I'll take the king. To keep these pawns less fragmented. King F4. If he plays this, then rook takes C2. So I've got some pressure on these guys. Now if he plays King F3, will I use the rook here? Maybe I use the rook there. Yeah, if he plays this, there's King F4. It's a bit passive for it. There's actually rook C3 there. Rook G3. Alright, he stops everything like that. Rook D2. Rook D4. And go King F4 on Rook E2. If he goes here, okay, King F4. He goes there though. I'm just take with the rook. I'm going to start moving this pawn. I got Bishop D from trying to mate him with Rook G1. King F3, okay. I'm trying to mate him somehow. Check. He's always got that. How? Okay. I don't want to give him up pawn to E5. Oh, there's Bishop E5 to consider there. I think I need to consider Bishop E5 around here. I think I've got him worried. Have I got him rattled? Got him rattled. I think there was enough for the pawn there with that active king. Caution again, mate. He's not accepting it though. Not here. Crikey. I have played like this with black myself. It is fun. As soon as he plays that, this is what I'm concerned with. Now he's on F2. Doesn't quite work very well here. Okay, this one. Trying to overprotect e5. Bishop g3. B4 might be good to try and break this bind. B4. Which he stops. And wins e5. That's great. He's going to win e5. I've got bishop a4 here. He might have knight f3 coming up at some point. Might. These pieces, they're not necessarily in the attack. Can I not just get a pawn back and then b4 and then knight b3? And if he took here, then there's knight d4. He could take here. Okay, take here. Would be threatening bishop e5 anyway. Pinning. This is a good one to take, I think. Let's stop that. Great. Can I do this anyway? There's no other way of hassling a4, is there? There might be knight e4 just on d4 here. Knight e4. Right, knight e4 for knight d6. I've also got bishop d5, but in light of him, oh, I've got bishop now, knight e4, I think. Oh, he's on this rook after. So I've just lost the piece for nothing. Oh, this is great. Let's take, yeah. I'm hoping to threaten bishop e6. This is not panning out very well so far. Not that many squares. And we got knight takes g4. Does that do anything? I'll play g3 first. Well, he hasn't got queen c6 for a moment. Oh, there's bishop a4. Potentially, well. That's queen f3 if I'm not careful. Okay. Rook e3 to threaten bishop e6. I don't like this form pawn particularly. Oh, crikey. F2. Isn't that bishop e6 here? Almost. Maybe. Maybe he plays bishop f2. Oh my god, what have I just done? Ah, that's horrible. It's horrible. It's blundering a rook. It's not fun. Ah. Got away with everything, absolutely everything. I mean, also he bypassed about 3 different frets, some ranging from subtle to, I mean, yeah, stopped b3, stopped bishop a4, 3 or 4 things he just totally bypassed. I think the most painful was bishop d4, because he's not only stops b3, he won e5, it's starting to get torn apart. I can throw in this and this, can't I? This e6 is beckoning. Maybe I should have played EF. There's also knight a4 here for knight c7. Is that winning the queen anyway? I think I'm winning the queen. Please, yeah. Stop the game. Don't let me off. Sorry. No, F5 was a really good move. Sorry. F5 was good. It was a good icebreaker. Sorry. No. Okay. Oh no, that's bad. The previous game was too stressful. That's the only reason I'm laughing. It's a stress relief from the previous game, yeah. It's just because the previous game was too hard, you see. It was like chalk and cheese. It was like, you know, mind-boggling, you know, complexity in one game to sort of, oh, okay, I just work out 2 moves in the next game. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Sorry, no. Anyway, okay. Okay. Let's try and do this primitive sack. He's not letting that happen. Let's try and get this knight there then. Need more sophisticated. It's stress relief. I'm sticking to it. You might be curious. It's just stress relief. Some people use meditation, right? I don't use meditation, you see. Okay, here we are. Well, what is this crap anyway? What is this H3 and G4? Is this guy trying to make me laugh as well? What is this crap? I mean, seriously, what is this? No, I'm sure it's okay. Okay, he's gonna justify it. He's gonna justify it. Question is, can I get with H5 or not? Maybe he just like takes it. That's the problem. Is Queen stopping H5? That is a snag. Yes. Give me the E5 square, please. Give me the E5 square. In fact, this supports H5. I see. I'll still complete H5. I think it'll be fun. Well, I hope it's going to be fun. It might not be. There's 2 pawns for the knight, isn't it? And the rook's kind of stuck on G3. I can still build on the H file. Probably. So he's in this like, you know, passive position, I hope, if he takes the knight. Let's have a look. HG check. Takes 2 pawns for the knight, plus bonuses. I can probably treble on the H file. I'm being very optimistic. I don't really know. But it looks like 2 pawns to the knight anyway. It's not so bad, surely. 2 pawns to the knight. He's trying to get a pawn back. I don't want him to get a pawn back. He's getting a pawn back. If I played queen here, you could take and then take on G4. How annoying. Lose the exchange back. Queen h8 takes rook g4. It takes the bishop, and this. Oh, let's try this. I think I'm going to try and get this guy involved over here. I need this guy to come to f3 to cover the exit. I need this guy to help mate on h1. Any rook g4, there's knight e2 and bishop g4. So let's imagine this position where we're going to, don't have to. Rook g4, there's knight takes, bishop takes, there's rook h8, threatening rook queen h1. If he ever takes, I'm hoping, if the rook ever goes there, then the queen h1 is mates, right? Instead of recapturing that dummy here, can I play this to threaten mate? Because in this awkward position, his bishop's holding the exit. So rook h8, rook g2, queen h1, bishop g5, queen h1, king f1. Yeah. Check, rook g1. I can probably get away with that anyway. Just first, okay. Let's see. Right now here. Now if he took, there's queen h1. If he took the rook, I can take here, and if he takes, there's queen h1. If he moves here, there's queen h1. If he moves the bishop, I'll probably take the rook. Sorry. No, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that's good. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. He has to move the bishop. Okay, yeah. Then I take here. It's like is king safety. Where is his king safety? I don't know where his king safety is after this. That's what's slightly amusing. Okay. No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not a piece down. I'm happy. I'm not a piece down. Oh, okay. Just g3 and let's see how this goes. Bishop g4. It covers. Oh, it's not possible yet. Okay. This one for bishop g4. I'm sure this is fine for him. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They let me stream here. I don't know why. It's funny. This game was hard to beat in an early game. It's funny. What is this? What is he doing to me? G2. 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 I can have G1 queening at this rate. Oh my god, pinning his rook. It's funny. I'm just saying it's stress relief. There's two reasons for my erratic behaviour. First, I'm prototyping Radio Tryfon. Just bear that in mind. I'm not kidding you. And second of all, it's stress relief. Okay? Okay? Celestial Teapot. That's really cool. It's like something out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A celestial teapot. Does that have all the stars in it or something? Celestial Teapot. Very interesting. He's not going to weaken E6. Please don't weaken E6. Okay, no, King F8. It's not fatal, I guess. It's not fatal. Haven't I got a check, and then I could take it here, and then I got B4 winning a piece, unless I'm mistaken. Isn't that a weird and wonderful possibility of actually winning a piece here, which I've never considered before? Alright, it's not happening. This kind of wins a piece as well. Am I imagining this? Or if I took here, I played here, then I've got this, and if I have that, I don't know how he avoids losing a piece of there. How does he defend A8 and C6 in that position? How? How? Queen D7, there's Queen takes A8. I don't know. I'm going to run with these forcing moves. I'm going to run with them. I don't know. Ah, ingenious. I did not see that. Oh, this might not be funny now. After that, I did not see that. Oh my word, that's a brilliant defense. Castle Queensline. I can play here on this. After that brilliant move, he does this. Unless I'm mistaken, doesn't that win two pieces? Oh. Has the 1300 bullet player been removed? That's great. Alright, if I do this, it's embarrassing because 97 check. So let's do this to try and not lose a piece immediately. Although tempting as that is, I have to say another time. I can threaten mate here. He's got bishop d3. Is it worth putting the queen there anyway? Probably. If he plays bishop d3, maybe. Oh, I don't want the rook to switch around. Oh, I'm getting myself mated soon. Okay. I've got queen g2 there. If I'm really asking to be mated, then there's this. I could win the rook and probably end up getting checkmated. unless there's some defense there. Let's have a look. Queen g2, rook h3, all moves the rook. If I get a move, I play f6. Unless you've got rook d7 winning like that. Probably safest is this. Do I grab that pawn? And bounce here. He does this, threatening rook h3. This position. Queen g2, rook d1. This position, where he's got the threat of rook h3. Let's examine this for a moment. So queen takes, he plays this with the threat rook h3. I assume because there's too much hassle with the checks. They're probably mating though. Let's assume he plays rook d1. I think that's asking for trouble. Let's just go. Let's just go here. G5. Just to keep this closed. But I know c5 is weak. He's got h6 threatened. If I lose that c5, there might be some pressure on c2 later. Maybe it's better to play this, just to close his attack down. Try and get some attack. I'll be running out of time anyway, so trying to get some attack seems logical. And keep the queen on. It's good he didn't take that. That might imply he's not too greedy. Actually, if he took that, there's queen d4 anyway. Okay. It's almost like a forced mate here with this position with queen d3, rook c2, and king d1. Let's check this here. Okay, maybe not. Let's protect this pawn then for a moment. b5 for rook c4 is rock solid. Actually, I don't think this is going to end well. I could try a5 and b4, but I think I'm running out of time as well from that earlier thing. So The plan, if I had a quick plan, it would probably try and be like this. It's the only thing I can do. My pieces are like pointing that way. It's the only thing I can do. I think b5, a5, b4. I have to watch out for forcing moves. I don't think they mate necessarily. He could go for a rook and pawn ending. Just do this. So I think probably in that rook and pawn in this might be weak later. Might be weak later. Oh, I didn't expect that. What's that? That simplifies everything. Check with this guy. B3 might be good as well as BC, just to have that pawn there. Get a bit more time. This. A bit more time again with the check. His king's coming out. That loses a rook. I'll take the rook and then think about it. And Queen e5 mate threat. Bit lucky there. I was just expecting to lose on time, to be honest. Before that blunder. I don't think I should have calculated all that nonsense, because just in principle his queen is just ideally placed for rook h3. I don't think it was worth calculating that much there. Over calculation there for the 5 minutes. For unpin, well, there's two ways of unpin. Is it unpin this way? To unpin f6. Alright, I want to play g5 at some point before he opens up and shreds my king. I've got to keep this h file closed. So for the moment, can I do that? Because there's a bit of pressure on b2. So what does he want to do? What does he want to do? We're ready with g5. I'm ready with rook b2 here, if he wants to win this. He can get a pawn. Get that g6 square. Aha, that's interesting. He's closed up the H file here. He's closed this bishop as well. There's two pieces that probably the dynamic potential is not that promising at the moment. Okay, so alright. But you can always sack, I suppose, on d5. Didn't spot that one. Okay. good one. Is King H7 worth it? Might be. If it takes here, that's interesting. Maybe Bishop B7. And this is anything better. Okay. He's taking a double pawn, he's got this. Ah, that's winning immediately. So Knight E7 might be better in that case. Crikey. There was method to taking there. It wasn't just double pawns access to G6. That's horrible, wasn't it? It was just taking off in a not so important double pawn. But okay. C6, Bishop F5, try and cover my G6. And it's got Knight F6 now. Try and get the queens off here. This one. He's going to take on C7. He could do this. Rook B7. Or maybe there's rook takes and then takes. If he wants to be on my rook. Unpins. Bishop here in this doesn't look that bad. I need to unpin this guy. Oh. That's a shame, isn't it? That seems to be overloading my position. Oh. Okay, maybe I can take on F2. It's like I'm not a piece down, am I? I've got this pawn. E3 threatens Queen F1 mating. I'll take that escape square. Oh no. He finally got to G6. He's going to take these two guys with check. And then he'll address Queen F1, I guess. Oh, that's cruel. Can I play Queen F6 to stop Rook D8? I thought you'd just take the two pawns with check. Oh, he's got a mate threat. He just takes here. Oh, that's really cruel. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought you'd just take the 2 pawns with check. That was very interesting. Let's play that book move. Okay. Taking the 2 pawns with check. Would it be my first thought? Rook move instead. Alright, okay, anyway, I got this. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this position's okay. Oh yeah. I'm sure it's okay. It's fine. Okay. 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 You see, this is what happens. Too much calculation. Too much calculation. You see why Fisher went mad, kids? You see why Fisher went mad? Because chess is too much for the brain, yeah? You need to manage your stress relief, otherwise you just go mad, yeah? Like Fisher and Morphy, yeah? Americans, they went mad, yeah? See? They got to the top of the game and went crazy. You got to manage your stress relief. I'm being serious. So you might think it's unusual, me laughing like this, but it's stress relief, yeah? All that calculation for nothing. I mean, seriously, is it not good enough to win 2 pawns with check? You know, he's actually saying, oh, I know, I'll find an even stronger move than winning 2 pawns with check. Yeah? Okay, it's fine. Alright, okay. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot to take. Okay. I'm just wondering if I need the bishop. Do I need the bishop? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the bishop's useful on this diagonal. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, maybe this rook and knight like works good. Maybe this rook's good on the e4. I don't know. Okay. There is actually a book on the Smith-Morrow Gambit by an international master, Esserman. I've got it. I didn't read it much. I didn't have time. I was doing too many videos. But no, the bits I've read are pretty good. I think he made an effort. I once had a bullet match with him somewhere else, and he destroyed me. But we had a rematch, and it was like 10-all, and then he wanted another game, and I said no. I'm gonna put this on my CV. I drew this bullet match against Esserman, and he blocked me. But we made up a few months later. He unblocked me now, so that's cool. I said that, you know, we share the same passion for the Smith-Morrow. We can't block each other over a bullet match. Yeah. You know, it's going too far. It's going too far. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Yeah, it's all fun, isn't it? I did annotate some of his. I'm sure at least one of his Smith-Morrow games. He drew with Anand as well. Apparently, he was slightly better according to some analysis. He drew with Anand with it at Gibraltar. I've got a double attack here with 95. This looks cute and aesthetically pleasing. I had this tactic trying to do a video of today involving Queen B2. It was looking at B8 and H8. I don't know if you saw my tactic puzzle today video. I was struggling with it actually. I thought black had weakened. I did something which is a bit strange. Oh no, which is not recommended. Oh, hang on a sec. I haven't even got 97. Has he just pinned my knight? Oh, that's really unfortunate. If only knight d7 was checkmate. If only this was checkmate. If I played queen d1, would he be lured into... Is that a dirty little trap I can play? Dirty little trap. Oh, blundered my queen. Dirty little trap. Oh, he didn't fall for it, did he? Oh, he's just a piece. He's just winning a piece here. That's so unfair. That's so unfair. He's just casually winning a piece. That's just so unfair. Oh man. Oh man. This is gone, isn't it now? I think this position's on its way out. This position's on its way out. One piece down is bad, but two is even worse. Can I play? No, I don't think there's anything to play here. This is just going. This is going. This is gone. This is gone, man. This is gone. I don't think it's gone past gone. Unless there's other weird tactic I'm not spotting. I don't think. I think you can just safely take on d5 now. Otherwise d6 might be some sort of hassle. He's also got rook c8. I mean, that's winning as well. This is gone. Ah, so bad. Ah, so bad. Is it worth playing on even? I don't know if it's probably not worth playing on from here. But just in case, there's a faint possibility of anything happening. d6. Oh, there is rook c8 of queen d5. That would be good. But he's not going to do that, is he? That would be amusing. Rook c8 there. He's not going to do that. No, of course he doesn't do that. Of course he doesn't do that. My luck is not that strong. He's made way for his king. And he's two pieces up. So, two pieces up. I wonder if there's any... Can I win on time here? I wonder if he's taking too long. What is that about anyway? What the heck is that about? Can I not just take that? if I want to keep my pawn, maybe like this to try and keep the pawn. Right, he's been a big good sport here, giving me a piece back. So actually we're kind of equal on pawns. My king is not very safe here. What if I bring the king up here? If I had queen c7, this might not be that bad actually. If he takes, then d7, he's got bishop f6. It is possible for him to do queen e5, unfortunately. Unless there's a way of me getting these guys. Queen c6. No, that loses the queen. That pawn's a goner, isn't it? That pawn's a goner. Go up here. Losing more pawns here. There might be queen f6 and d8, but I'd still be like a few pawns down. I'm getting mated there, aren't I? I think I'm getting mated here. Wow. I was so optimistic after 95. Wow. It looks so good. I thought he'd just take that. He didn't even take my queen after. What is this? Cold moves. Cold moves. Cold shower moves. One after the other. Cold shower moves. Okay. A4. Yes. A4. That's not the move I was terrified of. Nor this. It looks as though I can just do this business. You know, standard squish procedure. Activated. Unless like d4 later is a problem. Maybe d4 is a problem at some point. Maybe. It's almost as if this bishop's trapped. Almost. Oh, blimey, there's prophylaxis everywhere in this game. Okay, so g5, what about if I try and break free with this gambit? g5. I'm trying to break free. I'm playing Mr. Prophylaxis. Sorry, that's really stealing it from Radio Jan. I'm playing Mr. Prophylaxis here. that's stealing it. That's stealing it. No, he was funny. He said it with King H1. Yeah. I know it's this pawn sack is reminiscent of the Octopus Knight game in Karpov match. Kasparov playing black, playing d5. I know it's reminiscent of that, isn't it? Or maybe not. I need my knight on g6. The knight is saying to me, please give me g6. Sack a pawn if you need to, but give me the g6 square. Yeah. It's been saying that all this game. We're having some private conference meetings with the knight. Okay. Yeah. This is another funny. I don't know. These guys make me laugh in classical. They make me laugh for the moves. They do. It's funny. I'm sure this is fine. Okay, White's not getting crushed over the king side. No. White's probably not getting crushed. I don't know. Why didn't he just take this pawn? Why didn't he take that? He or she? Why didn't he or she take that pawn? What is this? White's closed the center, and I'm just gonna do this mash strategy. Is White not concerned? I'm just gonna do a mash strategy soon. I mean, I can't. I can't take this. Please. I mean, what does White want me to do? Sack a knight? What does he want me to do? I'll sack a knight. Do you think I won't sack a knight? I mean, things are going to be sacked here. I'm going to sack a rook here. I'm going to get this bishop here. It's, you know, there's going to be pain on the dark squares. Yeah? There's going to be pain on the dark squares coming up. Surely. These pieces are just expendable. That's the thing. They're all expendable. Yeah? Knight takes, queen takes. I don't know. Do I keep building up first? Or maybe this is going to be refuted if I'm not threatening anything too concrete. I could be bordering unsoundness unnecessarily. Is knight h4 worth it? Well, it's sort of, I don't know. Maybe. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? What was that? Oh my god, it's just for queen g5. Okay. I don't want to give this pawn. Yeah. I'll play without the queens on. Okay, I just want to stop knight b5, and I'm going to build up for h4. This pawn is just in the way. This should be like here. This c file should be, you know, carnage for black by this point. Oh, okay. Wait, why didn't I just take the bishop? That moron. The bishop was just hanging there. Why didn't I just take the bishop? What an idiot. That was played too quickly. That was a reactive move. But anyway, okay. I'm giving him a chance, clearly. I just want to play, like, to double the rooks and mate on h1. With this... Things are getting complicated. Oh, don't tell me things are getting complicated. Oh no. I'll use that for doubling. I've got to move my king out of the way. Like this, HG and rook H1. It's nearly mating. You see, this is a bit of a bind. I'm hoping this is a bind on the position. These pawns here. Okay, I'm hoping I can just double rooks. King G8, HG, and rook H1 and rook H2 mating. I'm hoping that's the situation as it stands. How far is that from reality? How many moves is that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, blimey. What's this? Okay, let's do that immediately. It's trying to win my G4 pawn. Is he really trying to win my G4 pawn? Let's get this out of the way. Is there going to be some desperate piece sack or something? Because I'm pretty sure this is like mating net coming up. Oh no, 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 what have I done? What have I done? No, 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 nope. Hold on, hold on. I've messed things up, haven't I? I've just messed everything up. Can I get another pawn now? En route here. I can get one pawn there. I didn't see this defense at all. That pawn might be critical. That pawn might be important. If I can get a check, there's G3, those pawns are winning. If I can get the check and G3, surely those pawns are winning. In fact, isn't rook H2 quite dangerous? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is getting too complicated now. Okay, I think... not too long. This one? This one. You can start taking the pawns. Start taking the pawns. My poor pawns, they're going. The king's gonna just wipe them out. And let's get that position again. 92. Okay, I'm running out of time as well. Oh, hang on. That's good news, surely. Yeah, I was on the way to screwing that up big time. It's not funny. It's not funny. I do not find that game amusing. That game in itself was another cold shower. After taking 2 heavy defeats, that was like a 3rd cold shower. Yeah. Look, there's no defensive knight on f6 before you ask. Yeah, there's no defensive knight on f6. Just make a note of that. Yeah, is there a defensive knight? No. So I'm fully justified in this. Okay, I know you're bored. You're saying please don't use the h pawn. I know it's boring. Okay, check out some games from around 1860, and then you'll change your tune, right? The romantic era of chess. They had a good, in other words, they had a good time during that era. They had a good time. They didn't have TV. They didn't have the internet. Yeah, they made up for it. Yeah. I'm concerned he's just done a positional pawn sack. Actually, though, the way he's played it, it's like almost it's like a sinister positional pawn sack. But why would he strengthen my centre first and not be able to play c5? Is this part of the cunning plot not to have any central pressure, at least which is apparent? Yeah. Okay, this pressure on f3 though is definitely apparent. It's annoying. It's annoying. Can I unpin? It's still got pressure. He can just pin me down. I think he's just got a massive position. He's just pinning me down here. I mean, pinned down here. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. All right. Can I play c4 then to try and, I don't know, get rid of this pressure or something? Unlikely I'm going to get out of this pressure. Although, again, I'm not expecting these moves from people. I don't know. This is a cunning, provocative move here. Queen e6. Okay, can I take that knight? Is there something like rook e2? There's something evil about this, isn't there? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I'm going to take with my king. Something evil afoot. I have to stop this being a loose piece. Okay, I have to take the pawn now. This isn't the nicest pawn structure, but I am a rook up. He's threatening queen d4 next. If I take here, queen d4, bishop e3, he's got a check, king g2. I'm not sure how it proceeds after that. I think I should take this pawn. I've also got rook h2 anyway. Maybe rook h2. Okay, what's wrong with bishop e3 for a moment? I think rook h2 might be safer. Mind you, bishop e3 is clarification because there's rook c1 after that. If he really wants this, I mean, I don't believe that. This pawn's dangerous as well. Don't believe this necessarily. I've got this covered. I can get this to play against any checks. Right, can I not do this? Because I'm going to queen if he uses his rook. Right, there's no check here, so can I not just do this? Can I not just queen? He's got a check, but king f2. Put this check in. I think there's probably just queen b2. If the game continues, then h5, or just, I don't know, rook c1. What is this passive rubbish? What is this? What is this? Sorry, I was just wondering what it is. What is this? It's like saying, please, come and crush me on the king side. It's really, literally like saying that. What is it with you guys? Do you learn some boring opening theory every weekend or something, and you don't know anything about this? I mean, seriously. Just save your money. Just go to the cinema and just watch these streams. All the opening theory you want is in these streams. No. Maybe there's a sinister light square plot that I've missed here for playing Bishop G4. So it's a bit like a King's Engine, but with this knight just making this plan 12 moves slower than it usually is in a King's Engine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's good. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm worried about Bishop G4 now. I'm worried. Yeah, Bishop G4 is a serious concern. No, I'm sure. Okay. I'm terrified to use the F pawn because of Bishop G4. No, just. Oh dear. No, I'm seriously. I've got to analyse Bishop G4 here. Yeah. It's geared up for Bishop G4. The entire setup is clearly it's a sinister light square provocation trap to weaken my light squares to play Bishop G4. Okay, that's clearly what it is. Oh, any H5, there's Bishop G5. Can I play Knight D4? Okay, you see, I've avoided this deep sinister trap. Positional trap. Petrosian would be proud. Bishop G4, yeah. Remember, if you weren't here from earlier, there's two reasons why I'm experimenting with a new commentary style called Radio Tryfon. Okay, I hope you got that from earlier. Okay, so any coincidental, apparently sarcastic comments, it's all just, you know, play acting. You see, my opponent is thinking very hard how to weaken my light squares now. This is very abstract. This is not about candidate moves. This is very abstract battle we're playing here. Yeah? About the light square weaknesses. This is why chess is better than the other games on Twitch. Chess is the best game. See, you don't know what's going on. Yeah? If c3 knight b3 though, yeah. So I'm not daring. I think it would be too much Bishop G4 for my position to take. Yeah, it'd be too much. And the other trap here is if I played H5, I think there's Bishop G5. Can I play F4 now? It's with tempo. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. It's with tempo. It's too much. It's too much. The provocation here. I'm gonna fall victim to this. It's too much. I'm just too tempted to win this knight. Okay, c3 does knight b3. Does it want to do? Give 2 pieces for the rook? Is that the plan here? 2 pieces for the rook? I mean, I can't see what else white is doing. I'm gonna voluntarily weaken my light squares to get a knight into f4. Take off my light square bishop. See if I care. I'm going to reinforce a dark square here. I'm going to borrow from the light square bank to pay for the dark square loan. Don't know if that works. Okay, knight g4. Knight f4 plan. Knight f4 plan. Borrowing from my light squares to pay for the dark square. f4. Invasion plan. Okay. Okay. I don't want to activate the queen. I don't want to think I'll just take this. In fact, I'm threatening takes on knight. If takes, there's knight takes, winning in exchange. If takes here, though, that's different. Can I weaken the dark squares a bit? Can I kick this guy back? Is it going there? Dark squares, g4 knight h3. Dark squares. Okay. Let's get this on a dark square. Away from light squares. I think g4 is tempting. So this f file could be a backfire. If I'm opening up this f file, it's probably a dumb idea. So I've got to tread carefully. I've been connecting the rooks, probably not too controversial to connect the rooks. And then think about b4 is not too controversial surely to try and break this center with b4. So basically connect the rooks and break the center in a nutshell with b4. Okay. Show the queens off. I still like the position because I'm a piece up. This blockade is nice, and if I can double on d-file, if I can, okay, there's that pawn. Is my bishop getting trapped? That's the thing. Possibly with g, possibly. Okay, 1 minute 21 is the concern. 1 minute 21. He's weakened some dark squares again. Huh? If I can get bishop g7. I think bishop g7 will be fun. Anytime I get bishop d4 in, this looks like end of game for white's king. If I ever got bishop d4 in, I just need to nudge this pawn away. Well, I've got these pawns here now. Let's make sure there's no king g3 to munch the bishop. Is this a forced mate? Maybe not. It's still the bishop up though, right? Maybe rook f2. Right, there's one pawn here to avoid a stalemate, I think. So rook f2 looks like closing the mating net. Wow. Really? There's one pawn to stop the stalemate. There's rook f1 threatened now, yeah? Let's play this way. I'm going to play this way for a bit. I think I want to play knight f3 here. This bishop's holding, it looks improvised. This looks a little bit, I don't know, this moving a piece too many times business seems dodgy. Mind you, there is a purpose. Okay, what about c3? c3, take, and then move the knight. But then there's bishop b5 check, and I've got a dream position anyway, so I get this hassle. Then there's a little bit of hassle, or not? I don't really know. Probably a little bit. So yeah, maybe just the most lazy approach is to remove this any hassle, which might be foreseen. So I'd rather him just take the knight, forget this attack, which he's not doing. Okay. Alright, check then. And then king b1. There's queen f5. I could lose very rapidly if I'm not careful. Okay. Very rapidly. I think c takes hits the knight. I'm not sure there's a time for this because the bishop takes. So for that reason, maybe I'll take here. Again, I don't want active rooks coming at me. So for the moment, what about this? Just to take here and knight f3. Is that minimal hassle? Might be. I can open up this first. This guy first with this. As I'm not getting mated to queen f5, that would be hilarious. Yeah, maybe I should take this off because this is looking not so funny. So I just had to put up with double pawns there to stop that dynamic stuff, coordination. Let's just cover this diagonal. If I do this and 95, just to start an attack on the F file. Because the rooks are not connected, there might be some substance to this. There's 97 now. No, there was a risk in this game of missing queen f5. That could have been a different story. This little Shirov system is worth knowing as a sort of blitz thing. take here and here. Actually, I'm threatening Queen C7. I just realised. Queen C7. Which is good news because the bishop's covering a C8. So, I think it's a mate here with this. Seems a bit too improvised, the opening there. I'm glad I was taking it carefully because it's easy to get zapped. When you've got a knight on the 5th rank, you've got to be careful. I once got murdered in an over the board game for the knight on the 5th rank. I underestimated it. Oh no. I think this might actually be a good move, unfortunately. I wish they didn't do that. I wish they just castle and I could just hack them to death. Oh, blimey. So annoying. I have to play positioning, I suppose. I have to play positioning now. Is that immediately getting my dark square bishop without a fight? Is that really the case? I think it might be, unfortunately. Ah, can I do this? I really need to know the theory on this, I think. The daily hyperbullet is just about moving quickly. I don't like that always. It's fine occasionally, but chess is supposed to be a thinking game. Yeah, it's like trivializing chess. Yeah, you know. I think he's. I need to know the book moves. I think I've just gone slightly out of book and I'm getting crushed. I'm losing a pawn. I'm losing my dark square bishop. I have a bad feeling I'm being crushed. Okay, maybe I can preserve the dark square bishop, but maybe the knight can go here. I'm losing 2 pawns. I don't know. It's a book line. I gotta find what to do. Just to be able to survive a bit longer next time. Okay. Can I do this? Can I do this? In fact, if he lets me do that, then I might do this. But I think he's going to do something naughty. He might take here or something. On the other hand, there's bishop d6 there. Is there not bishop d6? I mean, isn't there? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on e5 now with tempo, unless he's sacrificing his queen. So he was trying for a naughty exchange sack, but I want more. Yeah, you know. Doesn't excite me to be the exchange up that much, which is a good thing, yeah, because otherwise you might not want more, yeah. But yeah, okay, that's the point. It was, you know, for a pawn, you know, center pawn, you know, as well. I'm explaining. Are you not listening to my commentary, beastie, whatever? I'm explaining. Did you not get it? Oh, man, I'm trying to say I didn't want the exchange up because I'm winning a piece, aren't I? Yeah? I'm still taking the exchange and a piece. Yeah? Okay. His position's gone south, as far as I can see. Can I not just play Queen F2? Maybe even avoid Knight H4 if needed. Maybe not bother. I'll just play G4 and not care about where the knight goes, because I know F7's a problem here. Tying down B5 now. Okay. Is G4 a move? Do I need G4? Do I? Maybe. Oh, is this going to backfire? Okay, I think he wants to win on time. Okay, let's try G4. I think he wants to win on time. I think whatever he's done, it doesn't look that good to me. I just don't like the look potentially of this diagonal. If I can get this G file as well. Let's use this rook here to get this one. Is he going to move this bishop? Alright, this bishop b7. Winning my queen. Very good. I'll play this for knight d5. I'll lose that one. There's bishop e4 here. If he took, there's queen f8. That's probably the best bet. Get a hold of this diagonal. So I can have my cake and eat it. The cake being opening the g file. Eating it being not being disturbed via bishop b7 tactics. There's also this diagonal to think about. There's knight, bishop g7, there's knight, not knight, f7. Okay, nearly. Let's make sure rook is able to land on e8 if needed. So bishop g7, knight g6. Oh, he's always got king h7 after that. Check, king h7, bishop g8, he's always got knight takes g8. Okay. Okay, I'll play it here anyway. He's pinning the hell out of me. Can I do this? I don't like the way this is going. 59 seconds. I don't like the way this is going. Knight f7, knight d6 takes. Let's have a look at this. Check. King there, isn't that mate? Because I'm covering the escape squares. So knight takes. Check. He might not take. If he doesn't take, he's covering g8. In which case I've got rook e7. Check, winning the queen. So if he took rook g8, that's mate. So I might be threatening knight takes g4 here. Oh my god. Has he really stopped that? Let's try and get him to take this thing here. I assume he's stopped that tactic, giving his king h7. Queen f6. I've got him pinned. Pin is good, it's not just tactical. I've got him pinned. Still finding counterplay. Alright, bishop g2 then. Knight f4. "21 seconds, I might not make it now. Rook g7, queen f6, rook, queen f6, rook here. Rook g1 threatens. I think rook g1's my main threat as it goes. 21 seconds. Rook g1. What if he took there? Still rook g1? bishop c4, knight g3, maybe king g2 to avoid any other check. Are we threatening mate? I'll take this knight. He's got bishop d5. Okay, I can't calculate it. Let's see, what does he do about this? On this, I think I'd rather leave the pin because I don't want to lose my queen, so I think I'd rather take it here after. So say, for example, he did queen takes, rook g8. I think I'd rather just take on h5. Oh. Knight g6. It's good. I like how he tried to get counterplay and chances. For a moment there, I thought he was well back in the game. And I like the little trap he set on a8. He's quite tactical. I mean, you've got to give it to him. But what I liked in particular was just bypassing all his tactics and pinning him down and then crushing him and knowing that even with 15 seconds I've got every single damn thing he's got going for me covered. Yeah? Okay, that's what I really enjoyed about that game. Oh, that's good, that's good. Sorry, yeah. Okay, yeah. So how would you find Radio Tryfon so far? 1 fun, funny, 10 horrible. Just vote now if you want. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Am I worried about weakening f7? I mean, maybe I should be. d5 and c5. Okay, is he not worried about this diagonal or e4? This looks to be an upgrade from the recent Magnus Carlsen against Jobova game, where instead of losing because of d6, I think I've got my central pressure going here like crazy. No, please, no. He's making me laugh again. Sorry. What the hell is this? What the hell? How many pins does he want me to have? Like, how many? 1, 2, how many pins can I be given on a plate? I mean, seriously, does no one respect the pin nowadays? You know, does no one respect pins? I mean, seriously, you know, what the hell? Oh, this is the refutation, is it? This is the refutation for going into like cross pins, multiple pins. This is it, is it? Isn't there like rook takes e3 for a start? Like going to be winning his queen. You know, we're talking about the entire diagonal, not just a queen on e3. Yeah. Okay. So queen f6 looks good, but rook takes e3. I don't know. What has he got? A check? Has he got a check? Is that the thing? Maybe I should take it. Okay, okay. Oh, I'll take it, just in case. We're going to have a double check disaster soon after rook f1, rook e3, rook f6, bishop d4. Reminds me of an 1860 game I was checking out the other day from Anderson. Anderson played. I got to tell you, there's some secret treasures of Anderson which haven't been discovered yet. Not just the Immortal game, or not the Immortal game, the Evergreen game, or whatever. He had this position like this where he was threatening a double check. We've got a similar position. A similar position where I can play rook takes e3 and bishop takes d4. What is he doing? Rook f7? I can play rook takes... I'm going to get back row mated. I don't want to get back row mated. It wouldn't be that funny if we back row mated. Got to be careful here. Okay, I'm thinking rook e3, rook f6, bishop d4, rook f7, rook e2 check. Is this serious? Rook f2 check, bishop e6, saving resource. I've got a saving resource. Bishop e6. Unless he's got rook f8. Has he got something else? Okay, let's look at this again. Rook e3, rook e3, rook f6, bishop d4. I don't know where the queen wants to move. Does the queen want to move? Maybe. There's a double check and mate if the queen moves. Probably not. So rook f7, rook e1, check. Rook f2, check. Actually, that's pinned anyway if rook f2. It's not going to be a back row mate. So in other words, I'm going to go for this. This position. This position. You know, this back row mate idea, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. It would be embarrassing if it did. But if his rook's pinned, it can't deliver a checkmate, can it? Queen takes g4, rook e1, double check, mate. Queen d2, rook e1, double check, mate. Rook takes e3, queen takes e3, bishop takes, check. This is not even a check. He hasn't even taken on f7 yet. He's 6 million years behind. Taking on f7. Maybe that's the exaggeration. He's 2 moves behind. We're gonna have this line. The rook's pinned. The rook's pinned. No, before I'm not laughing too much, please tell me the rook's pinned. This doesn't checkmate me. Please tell me this doesn't checkmate me. Alright, I'm hoping to have bishop e6. Unless there's anything strong here that I've missed. The check here, is that mating? Knight h2, don't think so. Rook f3. Rook f3, no, let's go with this. Alright. Oh, crikey. Bishop e6 must be the move. Just to stop, just to get this guy protecting the back rank. Thanks very much, A8 Rook. I know you've done so much work this game, A8 Rook. Yeah, thank you. I know the critical moment you come out. Yeah, okay. Save the day with a back row, mate. Thank you, A8 Rook. Iron fists, iron fists. Okay. You better have enjoyed that commentary. Yeah, I tried to make it entertaining. Yeah. Okay. Chess nerds. I hope you found that entertaining, chess nerds on Twitch. Yeah. One funny. I mean, one fun, 10 boring. Okay, I'm gonna go. There's some watermelon in the fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna finish it off and watch TV now. Okay, thanks. Cheers then.